mean, the Van Mac's not here tonight, so.
And you notice there's very little on the agenda, and he's not, those two things are related. Oh, just kidding. I'm not. If anybody wants to look at these houses. Everything is flat, you're done.
Oh, really?
The officer behind me, it was right behind your house, so that Sycamore and the Harris that was but I pulled over right behind you. Watched me right behind your house. I would like a mountain lion, I pointed at you. I'm like, I think I did a good job. What? Opportunity, I need to do that. It was pretty impressive.
Did you tell me that was just a test?
I mean, I may have, did you know who I am?
Yeah.
No, I did not do that actually. I was texting her, texting my wife while I was waiting for her to write me. She's like, did you tell her I was going to do work? And I said, no. I said, we'll see what happens. Fortunately, he was very polite. He just gave me one. But coming home today, I was much more. And, you know, usually exceptionally pleasant. Well, I'm going to now because I seem to so I don't want to encourage you to do anything. In the morning, a very stern face.
It worked.
Did he smash you out?
Good.
No, I mean, since
Yeah, because it's not the official report. It's the narrative of it. There's some names in
my personal means, I guess, but master, he's almost he's going to do anything stupid.
Yeah.
Sitting here. Good evening and welcome to the Monday, December 9th, 2024 meeting of the Martinsville Board of Works and Safety. Meeting is hereby called to order. Mr. Merida, would you please call the roll?
Kelly Bray,
Present.
John Lillywhite,
Present.
Mayor Costin.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Prior to tonight's meeting, you received a copy of the Monday, November 25th meeting minutes. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes?
I'll make a motion that we accept the minutes as written.
And I will second that motion.
Motion made and seconded to approve the minutes as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, no. The motion carries. Police Chief Rick Lang would like to give a presentation this evening. Chief Lang?
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I believe that you got a copy of the report, the end of the year report that highlights what we've accomplished in the last year.
You've been very busy.
Yes, we have been very busy, and as I told our officers at the start of the year, this year, that I didn't want to be able to recognize ourselves internally within a year, and I think we're well on our way of accomplishing that. As far as presentation goes, I don't want to take up a lot of time. I know there's an IU game tonight,
Yeah.
you know, but, you know.
Yeah, Purdue played yesterday, though.
Yeah, did they? And how'd they do?
Well, they won.
Did they? Well, I don't know about IU, but anyway, with regard to the list that was provided, as far as accomplishment goes, if there's any questions or inquiries that you want to make of that list?
I did, actually.
Sure.
It's not completely related to this, but I noticed that you hired 5, I think, if I'm going off my faulty memory, 5 new officers?
7, actually.
7, okay, very faulty. So I'm really excited for the Martinsville Police Department. There are a lot of changes that are happening. Aside from what you've implemented, I mean, there's a new police station that's almost done. So historically, and I would say we're a smaller town, we're not a small town.
Right.
But historically, places like this have been training grounds for young officers and young firefighters.
Right.
And then they, leave and go to a bigger, higher paying department. How do we rank there? Are our officers excited enough and being paid well enough and all of that to not use us as a training ground and maybe use us as a place where they want to retire?
We have lost, in my tenure here, since November 1 of 23, we've lost 1 officer to a lateral transfer to another agency, 1. We had some that were considering doing that, but decided to stay. We haven't lost any of those. We lost 1, I think, through retirement, which obviously happens, maybe not to me.
Happens to
but-
the best of us.
Yeah, so he retired. So the additional officers was just to get us back up to speed because we were down before.
Sure.
And if you look at the FBI statistics for a city this size, we are still down 6 to 8 in their opinion.
Okay.
But we are flush with what is on the manning table for the budget. That what we are budgeted, in other words.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we are an attractive place for them to be. And I know in law enforcement and fire, oftentimes it's so difficult to get onto a department that,
Correct.
if somebody says, come here, you say, okay, I don't care what you'll pay, and then work your way out of a situation.
And we've done some things to combat that as far as officers leaving, going to another agency. And part of that is designing a career path, and if you look, read that in there, restructuring the department. So, if you want to go up the ranks, you could only go through the ranks in uniform. I would like to make the detective position the sergeant's position. So if you don't want to go up the ranks, at least you could get a sergeant's rank in a detective, because I think the detective's position warrant that. And also we, as you saw in the report, we gave some stipends to some of the officers for their specialty pay, such as SWAT and public information officer. Canines also had it, and other positions there as well, so we want people to step up and take on additional responsibilities, you know, but what do they get for that? I mean, we don't give everybody rank. I don't like a top-heavy department.